And I've been very much looking forward to talking to my next guest. Joining me now from London, former Brexit leader and GB News host, the great man himself, Nigel Farage. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Thank you. Yeah, very well indeed. Thank you. Very excited, of course, about this football match that takes place tomorrow between England and Australia women's in the World Cup semi-final. Very excited.
Yes, you might not be too excited by this time tomorrow night, but we'll let you have your moment in the sun. I mean, of course, we still have that little urn called the Ashes in our pocket, and the netball girls won the World Cup, and it's not been a great time for you guys, really, has it?
We outplayed Australia throughout the Ashes, no question about that. We were robbed. We were robbed by the English weather. That was a great shame. We will win at the football tomorrow, but there's a hell of a row because the tickets that were set aside for England supporters were leaked online and have been snapped up by Australians. So there's a bit of tension building up ahead of tomorrow.
How much interest back there in the UK? Is there... I mean, here it's huge, obviously, because it's on the ground. As you know, Sydney Football Stadium, the Sydney Olympic Stadium, 75,000 people. We've got live sites all over the joint. How much genuine interest is there, A, in women's football in the UK, and B, in this World Cup?
So I think, genuine interest is the question. We've had the media for years telling us we should be interested in women's football. I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit of a sceptic, but when we last played the European Championship and the England women's team won, I watched the last few games. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll be glued to it tomorrow. And yeah, it's clearly not the same as the men's football World Cup, where we never reached the semi-final, or not for a long time. But yeah, no, I would say there's a growing interest in women's football, a growing genuine interest in women's sport, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. I mean, like you, I'm a bit sceptical. We have a women's version of AFL and rugby league, and I just can't wear that. I don't think the standard's good enough, and it's nowhere near as good as the male competition. But I think female sport, particularly in things like golf, if you've ever seen female golf, they've got a great golf swing. They're fantastic on the soccer pitch, I think. They're really good at things like swimming. So, look, it's fabulous to be here, and it's going to be wonderful.